And welcome to 2K Sports for another edition of NBA basketball. Moments away, it'll be the Phoenix Suns up against the Washington Wizards. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter tonight. And here at the table, two NBA greats. Hey, Allie.
Thanks, Brian. The arrival of Chris Paul has...
Thanks, Allie. Good stuff there. And so off the tip, it's Washington. And now the Washington Wizards starters. We've got Kyle Kuzma. Bradley Beal's out there with Raul Neto. Then there's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Porzingis in at the center. Booker on the take. And Booker with the jam.
Wow. Booker doing whatever it takes to get to the basket. Totally fearless.
Here's Beal. Doesn't go that time. So Phoenix will take it the other way.
What I admire about Bradley Beal is his steady growth. Not just in his overall game, but how he's embraced becoming a leader. He's someone his teammates really look up to.
Here's Neto. Pass to Beal. Porzingis with a screen on Booker. Here's Beal. And it's blocked. And they'll keep possession. It's Beal on the wing. Fires from deep. Beal with another miss.
This is not his quarter. He needs to give up some touches and recalibrate.
Boy, Beal's rise continues to impress. Every season, Grant, he improves as a scorer. Especially.
And the older he gets, the more wisdom he attains. Both on and off the court, his guys expect him to lead the charge. It's something that he takes great pride in.
Porzingis, high post. Clock at 6. Pass to Kuzma. Goes up again. Ooh, McGee with the block.
And when we mentioned McGee's outstanding length, there, you saw what he did. He used that to swat the shot.
You want to run your offense through him, a reliable scoring option.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Porzingis misses. The Suns have gone 2 of 3 to get this one going. Booker, the pass to McGee. And stolen by Porzingis. Here's Neto. He can't hit that time. Paul with some nice D. McGee a screen from downtown, and it's Paul with the 3.
You can't let Paul get room to shoot from downtown. That's a recipe for disaster.
Charge to Washington. Fans, the loudest section gets free T-shirts. Let's see who's the loudest. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancers. All right, fans.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first.
Make some noise.
Kuzma outside. Oh, they need this. Second chance effort, and he lays it in.
Masterful at timing. When to go after offensive rebound. Kuzma.
Excels at getting the right positioning.
Outside Booker, on the wing Crowder. And Porzingis with the block. And they get it back. Out to the wing. Paul for three. Another three for Phoenix.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Washington trailing. Up top Beal. Booker defending. Beal against McGee. Beal, no good.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Pass to Neto. Crowder against Beal. Here's Caldwell Pope. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. Can't hit from the elbow.
Oh, he's not going to miss that shot twice in a row. Trust me.
Now Crowder. And he lobs it up to the rim. Outside for Booker.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
6 on the shot clock. Crowder, a screen on Kuzma. Booker, the pass to Bridges. Yes! And it's Booker with the setup. Bridges has got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Here's Neto. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the points.
For the Wizards, Raul Neto, 2 shots.
And he makes a first. And it's a completely new group for the Suns. A big group substitution here for Washington. Gafford, he's checked in for Kristaps Porzingis. Hachimura comes in for Kuzma. Avdia, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And Kispert is subbed in for Bradley Beal. Craig passes to Payne. Another three for Phoenix.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Oh, yeah, they certainly found something along the perimeter. Just an onslaught of three-point bombs.
They recover it. Pass to Kispert. Puts up a three. And Craig pulls it down.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Payne with the bucket. All right, guys, a breakdown here of the hustle stats for the Suns.
They deserve a lot of credit for the defense they've played in the paint here early. Contesting shots, blocking shots, just making life difficult on the opposing shooters in general.
The other thing they've done is immediately get out on the fast break. They're definitely getting some points that way.
Ooh, Ayton with the block. And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here. Some changes for Phoenix. Bridges, he's checked in for Craig. And it's Booker in for Shamet. There's 42 seconds left in the first. Pass to Gafford. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
Outside Payne. Five to shoot. And it's Phoenix with another.
Oh, it's just raining threes for them early.
Washington has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Out to Hachimura. Here's Avdia from outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud.
And growing up in a sporting family, most of Bradley Beal's brothers chose football.
Oh, Mom said in high school, whoever would recruit me first basketball.
I like that system, Grant. Pretty simple. Supply and demand.
That's right. Give the people what they want. And I'd say he found his calling.
Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Yeah, they really got after it. I mean, they made life extremely difficult for the shooters, which is why they hold this lead.
And so in the game for Washington. At the 4 and the 5, it's Hachimura and Bryant. Bradley Beal's out there with Kispert, and it's Avdia in at small forward. Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. And here's Bryant outside. Phoenix grabs the miss.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Bridges passes to Johnson. Another three for Phoenix. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Ayton, a screen on Bryant. Here's Crowder. The shot that time not on target. And Washington the other way now. It's Beal on the wing. And another miss by Washington. Washington.
Hate to say it, he's dragging them down. Not a single bucket this game.
And let's swing it over to the sideline. And hear from Allie.
Thanks, Brian. Well, just about every discussion of the NBA trade market comes back to the Washington Wizards. An all-star shooting guard Bradley Beal on a team that hasn't made the playoffs in 3 seasons. Something's got to give. And guys, with Beal possessing an opt-out after the season, expect those talks to intensify.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
Beal, no good. Phoenix has gone 7 of 9 from three-point range so far.
No, man, such a lethal scorer. Bradley Beal continues to improve. I mean, in addition to his scoring, a capable passer, he's focused on becoming a better playmaker as well.
Now a timeout called by Washington. And Beal doesn't just look to score. He also looks to involve his guys.
Yeah, B.A., and that's what real leadership is coming from Beal. I mean, knowing this will help team chemistry, wanting to make his teammates better players.
Your son, Panther.
And a new group getting ready for the Suns. Saric checks in for Ayton. McGee comes in for Crowder. Craig is checked in for Johnson. And it's Booker in for Bridges. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Pass to Hachimura. Porzingis with a screen on McGee. And it's Hachimura on the drive. And a bit of a battle for the ball. And the officials signal a jump ball here. Porzingis passes to Beal. 6 to shoot. Sweet little floater. Beal's gotten his first points in this one.
Oh, Beal plays big in the paint. It doesn't matter who's on him. He's determined to finish over.
The three from Craig drains the triple.
Backing up that last three with another three. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Hachimura against McGee. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Hachimura. The three. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Well, Hachimura has confidence in his jumper, so he doesn't hesitate in catch-and-shoot situations.
Paul. McGee passes to Paul. Booker with it. Back to Paul. Saric a screen on Beal. And Paul gets it to go. Paul's got 13 points.
His energy level has never dropped in this game. I mean, he's working his tail off, and the D is struggling to keep up.
Three-pointer, Beal. He's off on that one. And Phoenix the other way now.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Booker, good.
Sharp find by Paul. One of the best passers of all time.
Washington has gone just 1 of 4 from downtown so far in the second. Back to Beal. Let's go with a three. Counted from distance. Beal's gotten his... Second bucket of the game.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns Dancers.
Shamet, he's checked in for the Suns. Payne comes in for Chris Paul. Gafford, he's checked in for Washington. Neto comes in for Bradley Beal. Payne, the pass to Booker. Fires in the triple. Give him 8 points now.
Hard to win games when you allow clean looks from the perimeter.
Kuzma outside. Back to Neto. Launches a three. And Kuzma, good for three.
Embracing the chance to step up there. Love watching Kuzma knock down the revenge three ball.
Booker on the take. Gafford grabs the miss.
It's not easy to keep him from converting those. I mean, the D has to be airtight.
Here's Neto, defended by Craig. Tries the spin move. Out left to the wing. Pass to Neto. Kuzma outside. From deep. The Suns clear it. McGee's got a rebound number 5 here tonight.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
To the left wing. Here's Neto, defended by Payne. Pass to Caldwell Pope. No good on the three. He got it off in time. The shot no good. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Suns ahead, opening up a huge gap. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. Chris Paul having a dominant impact in this game.
He's hit shot after shot from deep. He's so locked in right now.
Oh, man, what a tremendous first half. Okay, obviously he's feeling the flow, and he's looking to keep it going.
Paul and Booker, the talented backcourt. Bridges and Crowder holding down the forward spots. And it's McGee in at the center position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns.
How about that show of power from Bill, leaving no room for error with the dunk.
Some people don't give Chris Paul enough credit for his outstanding shooting, but he can knock it down. You can't give him any room.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. I mean, he's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
And the foul on Chris Paul.
Chris Paul.
That's his first foul of the game. Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns.
Now into the lineup for your Suns, DeAndre Ayton.
And Washington has possession. Here's Neto. 5 on the clock. Pass to Caldwell Pope. The Wizards need to get off a shot here. Off target from three-point range. Well, Grant, Chris Paul just gets more and more reliable as a shooter, even after all these years in the league.
Yeah, I mean, he's always been smart with his shots, but he has great efficiency for a guard, and he could easily put up bigger scoring numbers, but that's not his focus.
Caldwell Pope. Not going to go that time. Now the Suns take it the other way. Booker, the pass to Bridges. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Booker's got 3 assists now in this one.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Paul with a steal. Bridges outside. On the take. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line.
Defensive foul.
Hachimura's checked in for Washington. Kispert comes in for Caldwell Pope.
First team foul. At the line for your Suns, Mikal Bridges. Shooting one.
The Wizards have gone just 1 of 3 in the second half. Hachimura with a screen on Paul. Booker against Beal. Hey, it's Porzingis slamming it home.
A legit 7-footer with that kind of athleticism, I guess Porzingis really is a unicorn.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Here's Neto. He's covered by Ayton. Neto's shot is good.
Oh, forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
Crowder against Hachimura. Tries from 6 feet. Bridges outside. Back to Crowder. Pass to Paul. Now Crowder. Over Porzingis. And Crowder the bucket on the assist by Paul.
Oh, no time for second thoughts. Crowder scoring with the clock on running down.
For Washington, they've gone 3 of 5 from the field in this third quarter. Here's Kispert. Porzingis sets a screen. And there's a whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. Phoenix making some changes. Johnson, he's checked in for Crowder. Shamet comes in for Booker. And Payne is subbed in for Paul. Bryant, he's checked in for Washington. Avdia comes in for Neto. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Puts it up from 12. And yep, it's good. Beal's got 4 points in the quarter.
Such a talented scorer. I mean, Beal, he can make any shot work, even the mid-range.
Pass to Ayton. Here's Shamet. Shoots over Bryant, and the basket by Shamet.
They couldn't have asked for a better start to the second half. They've been perfect from the field so far.
Here's Kispert. He's guarded by Bridges. Beal left side. Uses the glass on the layup. Beal's got 11 points.
The ferocity of Beal, man, he's able to take on contact and keep his balance on the way up.
Payne, the pass to Johnson. Ayton, a screen on Hachimura. Out to Bridges. Pass to Shamet. Shot clock at 6. Down low. Left side Payne. Oh, Beal picks his pocket. Here's Kispert. Beal outside. And here's Bryant. Here's Avdia. Jacks up a 3. The rebound by Bridges.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone. Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Oh, just a dream scenario for them so far. Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine. Defends the shot and grabs the rebound. About as big an impact as you can have on a possession.
It's Shamet on the wing. Ayton, a screen on Beal. Here's Shamet, and he lays it up and in. Shamet's got 7 now in this quarter.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Here's Beal. The shot, no good. Nice D from Bridges.
He just can't find a consistent way to score, and this team could certainly use it.
Up in time, and it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
Oh, they're on fire. The run punctuated by the big trifecta.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns destroying the competition as they end the quarter with a... And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
This is the definition of team chemistry. I love to see this kind of communication and connection between teammates leading to the perfect pass.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session tomorrow.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Washington, they've got Daniel Gafford. Avdia out there with Thomas Bryant. Then it's Ish Smith. And it's Satoransky in a shooting guard.
Well, Satoransky works hard to create on offense. He finds his shot with the mid-range jumper.
Payne, the pass to McGee. Outside Craig. And he's going for the lob. And McGee with the stuff.
Coaches love to see ball movement, especially when it gets you that kind of look.
Washington shooting a low 31%. Their offense is lacking. Bryant finds Gafford. Now here's Satoransky. Back to Gafford. Satoransky outside. Gafford the screen. Shoots from the right block. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. McGee's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
The Wizards making a switch here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend.
He drops it from range.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Gafford the screen. To the inside. Here's Bryant. Back to Satoransky. That one goes in. Satoransky's gotten 4 this quarter.
Well, tall players like Bryant have a unique vantage point. It helps him see the open man.
Satoransky with the steal. And they're on the run. Here's Smith. Finished off the break.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
Yeah, you can tell they love to get out and run when the opportunity is there.
Out to Craig. Tries the 9-footer. Stolen by Gafford. Satoransky left side. Here's Smith. Here's Caldwell Pope. knocks down the triple.
And Caldwell Pope can be a volume three-point shooter, meaning when he gets a lot of attempts from there, he can fill it up from downtown.
And here's Payne outside, on target from range.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Smith passes to Gafford. McGee with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. 2-on-1 as they jump out on the break. The pull-up. That shot off. And Phoenix the other way now. Here's Shamet. The three from Craig. Another three for Phoenix.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Satoransky outside. There's a screen. Back to Smith. Inside. Outside Craig. 2 points. That one goes. Craig's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Oh, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
Kept alive. Smith outside. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Gafford. And he makes it on the layup.
Well, this is what Smith does best, keeping his eyes moving to set up the open man.
The three from Craig. Another three for Phoenix.
This is what it's been since halftime. Remarkable results from downtown.
Yeah, and they aren't just chucking up anything. I mean, they're doing a great job of creating quality looks.
Up top, Satoransky. There's a minute 40 left to play in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Caldwell Pope. Back to Gafford. Smith with it. For three. The rebound by Shamet. And it's Phoenix's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Chris Paul.
His vision and his ball movement impressed me the most. A tremendous night for him passing the basketball.
I mean, yeah, you know Denny Avita made a name for himself in his home nation of Israel. He was one of the top players in their league, and now he's figuring out how his game fits in the NBA.
And one adjustment Avdi has had to make is playing defense without fouling.
I mean, he's even admitted that himself. I mean, basketball is an international game, but it's a little different everywhere you go. He just needs to get dialed into how we do things here in the States.
Ayton with a screen. Bridges with it. Gafford picks him up. Ooh, it's stolen away. Here's Avdia to the paint. Stolen by Booker. Left side Payne. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
That's the dagger. You could tell they wanted that one. I know that seals the deal.
Here's Bryant inside. Booker defending. Gafford. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Well, maybe a little bit of a use it or lose it situation with the coach's challenge. Probably won't make a difference to the outcome, but they still want to review the call.
And even with the coach's challenge,
the previous play is under review.
Still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take a second look.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Booker, good.
Their home crowd has energized them all game. Now they're closing it out.
You know they are, sure. I mean, come on, the finish line is in sight. All they have to do is play it smart.
The baseline J is on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. There's the triple. He connects.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
The basket looks as big as the ocean right now. I mean, that's how easy he's making it look.
So it's the Suns winning this one easily. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
For Grant Hill, Chris Webber, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson. We appreciate you tuning in tonight as New Balance presents our player of the game, Devin Booker.
Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, court. DA, take it away. It has indeed, David. Thanks. So the Timberwolves win the tip. Here's the starting group for the Charlotte Hornets. Up in the forward spots, it's Hayward and Bridges. The guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. And it's Plumlee in at the center position. And for our viewers tonight, don't blink, you might miss something.
Yeah, you got to keep your head up and be alert if you're watching this game because they're going to get it up and down so fast and so often. Execution on the fast break will probably determine what happens in the outcome in this one.
Russell finds Towns. Back to Russell. Over Ball. And it's Russell missing. And so it's Ball who brings the ball up for the Charlotte Hornets. From the arc, and it's sent back by Russell. Right wing. Here's Beverly, and it's sent back by Plumlee. And that's out of bounds. Minnesota will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And right out of the gate, trying to set the tone defensively, you gotta love that energy.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Timberwolves passing it around. Back to Beverly. Shot clock at 6.
Rozier, great quickness. When he's focused and locked in, he can run you down and does not back off at all.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple. And Towns, not known for his rim protection, but he's improved in that area recently, challenging and changing more shots.
Towns, a screen on Ball. Fires from deep. Towns, no luck. Crosses over. Ball with the bucket. Ball's got 7. And with Towns, Greg, you knew he had the potential for rim defense, and it became a focus for him.
Yeah, and a lot of defense is putting in the effort. Credit Towns for improving in that area, and we'll see if he can take another step defensively.
Rozier for 3, drills the three-pointer.
You know, when Rozier gets a look he likes for the three-point shot, he'll knock it down on you.
Pass to Towns to the right side. Here's Beverly. And just miss after miss right now.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
The loudest and craziest fans, get a free t-shirt. Let's see it, fans. Fans, your Timberwolves dancer.
And the Hornets making a change here. Harrell's checked in. Down low, Vanderbilt, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Montrezl Harrell did not like that.
And dropping the sledgehammer there, he curbs a 10-0 run by the Hornets.
Awesome display of athleticism captured by our AT&T 5G Slam Cam.
Boy, he's an incredible ball handler at 6'7". LaMelo can get space for his shot practically anytime he wants to.
Here's Towns. Rebound by Harrell.
You know, he just has not been himself this period. Just too inconsistent up and down at the offensive end. Very few guys throw it down with as much force as Harrell does. That's a dynamic play above the rim.
Here's Beverly. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Just 5 on the clock. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
That's on Miles Bridges.
And you know, Beverly is easily one of the most tenacious defenders in the league. An absolute pest of epic proportion. Love his energy.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Towns. McDaniels comes in for Vanderbilt. And Okogie subbed in for Edwards. Both free throws good from Beverly. Hornets leading by 7. Hayward kicks to Rozier. Passes it to Harrell.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here he goes. Ball with a wide open look. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
And, you know, nothing like getting an opponent on the ropes early. You love that if you're on that side of the scoreboard, and they are landing some haymakers now.
Reid misses.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
The shot's good from Gordon Hayward.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
We've got 1:08 left to play here in the first. Deep 2 from Ball. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
Somebody came to play tonight. 6 out of his first 7.
To the inside. And Russell with the basket on the assist by Beverly. Russell's got 7 points in the game. Hornets leading by 11 and stolen by Russell. Pass to Beverly. There's 42 seconds left here in the first quarter. Reid misses.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
Hayward dishes to Harrell. Bridges outside. And again, Charlotte with the triple.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Russell against Ball. The drive by Russell. Does not find the target. That makes him 3 for 5. Hayward passes to Bridges. Hayward kicks to Harrell. For 3, Bridges. Oh, he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
An ideal way to end the quarter with momentum on your side.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He totaled 14.
All right.
And the step back, a shot that's become a staple for the league's top scorers. Case in point, Gordon Hayward among that group.
I really like the step back move. Being at 6'8", I feel like I can use a little bit of my quickness to get an advantage and then step back.
One of many moves, Greg, but that probably is his signature move now.
Moves and counter moves. Hayward has a lot in his bag to keep defenders off balance.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Hornets.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
And the other thing, though, is their execution in terms of their ball movement has been flawless. Sets up a lot of easy scoring opportunities.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for Charlotte, Oubre out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's Ball, then it's Plumlee, and it's Martin in at the 2.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And, guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Well, the defense just hasn't pressed up to deny any of those looks, guys. I mean, they're hanging back and getting picked apart.
Here's Towns, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Towns. And when Towns is on the floor, the attitude of this team, Clark, completely changes. They play with so much more confidence.
Yeah, I could not agree with you more, Kevin. He's a floor raiser. In other words, he makes everybody else play a little better and lifts up their confidence, and he does it while also putting up monster numbers of his own. Good timing that time from the point guard Isaiah Thomas. Very good at picking the right time to pull up.
Russell passes to Prince. And he drives in, and down it goes, jamming that one home.
And, you know, we can't measure Hart. I mean, he's not as big as the other power forwards, but his jumping ability and mindset is incredible.
Thomas, that's good.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Clearly just an example of a different mindset between these teams.
Edwards can't hit.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
Washington, that's good.
Boy, lock into that focus from Washington there. Love the body control, too. Excellent.
Outside Edwards. The pass to Towns. Back to Edwards. Top of the key, Russell. Nice 4 for 7 from the floor with that shot.
Boy, he's doing everything he can at this point. The rest of his teammates need to step up and give him some help.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Kevin, the number of female officials in the NBA has grown in recent years. Commissioner Adam Silver said we've expanded our pipeline to greatly increase the pool of potential hires. And we've seen encouraging results. There's no reason why we shouldn't have more women as officials, coaches, and basketball executives in our league. Kevin?
Thank you, D.A.
It's time for T-shirts. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on and get loud for your Minnesota Timberwolves dancer.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Naz Reid, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. Vanderbilt comes in for Taurean Prince. Okogie's checked in for Edwards. And it's Patrick Beverley in for Russell. The Hornets also changing it up. McDaniels comes in for P.J. Washington. And it's Rozier in for Kelly Oubre. And it's Beasley in the corner. 5 on the clock. Over Rozier. Pass to Okogie. Jacks up a 3. The three-pointer is right on target. Okogie's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Thomas kicks to Rozier. Beverley against Thomas. In the corner, it's Martin. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Martin's got 6. And in 2021, we saw Tim Duncan enter the Hall of Fame with others. You think of his iconic bank shot, and Clark, why don't more players, you think, perfect that shot?
Well, you know what? Shots that are that iconic are really hard to master, so I think some legends have just perfected something that few others can master in the same way. That's part of it. And then the other part of it is that the game is so different now. It's a three-point shooting game. You don't necessarily need a signature shot. If you can shoot it from deep and drive it, then you can play in today's NBA. Yep, you know, after a scoreless first period, he's really turned it up a notch, building some momentum.
Passes it to Okogie. And it's off from three-point range. Rozier looking around. Outside, Martin. From deep. Rebound by Okogie. Minnesota's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. And that one is good by Beasley.
When defending Beasley, you've got to get up on him. I mean, he's lethal as a catch-and-shoot guy.
Fades and shoots. Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
You know, next time he has that much space, he should just go straight up with it and leave the fadeaway at home. Park that fadeaway, take the shot that's available.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
And Beverly kicks to Reed. And so it's Charlotte rolling along with a 27-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding, amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a...
Thanks very much.
Thanks, David, and we'll be back. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
And you know what? It helped that they had a few guys with very hot hands on the perimeter, too.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Russell is out there with Patrick Beverly. Then there's Anthony Edwards. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 spot. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Boy, what a rookie season for LaMelo Ball. He was the 3rd overall pick and saw immediate action for the Hornets. And in my mind, Kevin, I thought he was the clear Rookie of the Year front runner early.
Here's Russell. Got a hand on it.
Boy, a really good shot blocker for a wing. Bridges elevates quickly and has an excellent sense of timing.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And Ball began his rookie season coming off the bench, but eventually they had to find a way to start it.
Yeah, clearly, Greg, he needed to be in the starting lineup, and he actually started until the wrist injury. He showed that he was an elite rookie. This team has a great future with him running the point guard spot. Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
Ball, the pass to Harrell. Harrell setting the pick for Oubre. Bridges outside. Puts it up from 12. There's Ball with the 3, and it's the Hornets another 3.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the results.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Slammed home, and they call the foul. He's headed to the stripe for one more.
Terrific read on the part of Russell that time. Scanned the court, spotting the open man, and then whipped it there for an easy bucket.
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. Here's what Charlotte's going with right now. P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Harrell, and Gordon Hayward is subbed in for Kelly Oubre. And something this team wants from Russell, his ability, Clark, to close games out on offense.
Yeah, and that's something you grow into, Kevin. I mean, and Russell is starting to develop that part of his game, but to create on his own, he knows how to do that now. It comes down to learning on the job as to when to do that and when not to.
Bridges shot, good.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
11 feet away and too long on the shot. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. Rozier finds Hayward. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Hayward's got 6.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
A fantastic mobile 1 block. This one deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
Prince is checked in for Minnesota. McDaniels comes in for Patrick Beverly. Bridges inside. Edwards defending. Ball dishes to Bridges, and he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. He's got 11.
Boy, look how easily Bridges shoots through the contact there. I mean, his mechanics are strong, as is his body.
Back to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Now flying high and throwing it down with the one hand.
One of his favorite moves right there, guys.
Does it as well as anybody, fellas. Tremendous skill while in the air.
Rozier and Charlotte again with the buckets.
Rozier able to find himself some space there and get the shot that he wanted.
Towns a screen on Ball. There's the triple. And it's Towns missing.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
A shot by Hayward, wide open. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got 3 assists in the game. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climb into the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing with more coaches, trainers, and specialists, so general managers have more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. It's deflected.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Charlotte.
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on the stat sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
Yeah, but they've also done a great job of playing in space, getting out in transition every opportunity.
One of the many skills that Towns brings every night is his offensive rebound.
Ball, the pass to Washington. The kick out to Rozier. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Deep 2 from Russell. It's rebounded by Charlotte. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. There's Ball with the 3, and another 3 for Charlotte.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Hayward on the wing. It could go. What a play. Simply drains it in at the buzzer.
Yeah, now they are firing on all cylinders. That shot puts 3 more onto their lead as we head to the 4th.
And at the end of the 3rd quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. It's Charlotte opening up a huge gap. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll be back in just a moment. And there have been 2 very different performances